So I'll tell you this much. I see New Babylon as an ally simply due to the fact that you are against the Faceless. Really that cut and dry. Everyone and their mother is sucking on that blue, which makes life a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this extends into law enforcement.
You know about the nuke?
I have seen semblances of what might be a nuke or a chemical that the Faceless are working on.
Have you seen actual evidence of it?
I've seen something. The thing is, I'm unsure if it is. Are you referencing a photograph in which Charlie is taking one of a scientist in front of something?
I would have to look. I would have to look at the files, but I'm talking about the actual warhead, like the literal photo of a warhead nuke.
I think we may be talking about the same thing. Was there like a scientist in front of said photograph, in front of the nuke?
Maybe. Not sure.
So
it's time ago.
There's a chemical agent that they've been working on for about 9 months. And what I'm uncertain of is what I have seen is either, like you said, a nuke, or alternatively is like a delivery mechanism for that chemical. I don't know what the payload is. I have been told there has been one. I think we discussed this. I want to say like 6 weeks back or something along those lines. And those sort of threats were also given to me indirectly. I believe it. Whether it's a nuke, whether it's a chemical, the marshals have evidence that they're looking to either kill everything off, or their second option, which is to placate, pretty much turn everyone into zombies so they continue to pay off their debts. I met the collector a couple days ago. Mr. Blue isn't the only masked individual. There's an individual that wears a green mask who handles most of their money. I believe that they function on the behest of investors, and they are directly tied to Nest, which is only something I've only come recent to learning.
Okay.
I believe most of their data is actually sitting in New Epsilon. And I'm telling you this, and it was told to me in confidence, so I hope you will share that confidence. But I'm telling you, in case you hear things along these lines, maybe you could pass it along. I have full intention to try to investigate where some of this data is going.
Brian's deep,
so let me kind of cut to the chase. Roosters is being monitored, Lane. There have been cameras set up.
Oh, God.
A couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago. No, actually, I want to say 5 days ago. Red van, individual named Charlie, tactical outfit, white skull mask, pulled up into Roosters parking lot, subsequently installed these things. And not just there, but also New Epsilon, also at the Echelon building, which is in Vinewood. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. It's rather public at this point. And the reason I kind of bring it up is to be rather direct here. You're the only... I don't know why they're interested in Roosters. I wanted to come to you directly about it. I'm not expecting... I just want to know what the fuck is going on.
I mean, brother, if you want, feel free to go in there and investigate that place yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know what they could possibly be looking for in there, you know?
Have they, like, indicated anything to you?
Well, if you want me to be completely truthful, the only way I even communicated with the Faces was through Edgar. And he left New Babylon a few weeks ago now, so.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a possibility they may be utilizing your location for their own endeavors.
Yeah, but why Russo? What the fuck they want to do with that shit?
So if you think about it, like, geographically, right? So you have...
Gotta move everything else out today.
I forgot something. There's photos. So let me go back a little bit. There are documents coming from a network called Skynote, right? It consists of aerial surveillance as well as surveillance on the ground, all of which we believe goes through an antenna system, which then gets put onto a server. In those 5-month-old photos, Roosters is specifically photographed out, as is New Epsilon, as is one other location that's the LSIA radar, the one that's kind of like in the center of the airport. And now all of a sudden there's like cameras that have been put up. Luckily, some of, let's just say, my agents on the ground have been monitoring things.
No, they're monitoring Roosters. It's cooked. This shit sound crazy, now, Brian.
Geographically, are you familiar with the Estrelon building?
The what building, sorry?
Estrelon.
Estrelon. Why does that sound familiar?
There is a building in Vinewood, off of like Milton. It is where assets of the Faceless tend to like to meet up. And we're very touch and go.
Off of where?
Because, Milton.
Where's that?
Just north of the Rooster.
Oh, wonderful. Great. Okay.
So you've got Roosters. You've got the Estrelon building. You've got the, you've got Epsilon.
Mm-hmm.
And then across the street is the comic book store, which I'm not sure you're aware has a bunch of Fox International or Wolf International signage that has only recently gone up about, I want to say 4 to 6 weeks ago.
Wait, the comic book store across from Roosters?
Correct.
Interesting. Okay.
And these cameras are pointed at, like, you can see them there. They weren't there present, up until once again about 5 days ago. Long rotted cameras with a router in the back, clearly transmitting a signal somewhere. One is pointed at the front entrance. The second is pointing at the back entrance. And a third is pointing at this like building just west of the parking lot, like directly at this door. I looked at this shit and I'm just like,
oh my God.
Obviously we have our ways of looking. We're not going in there with lights and sirens and shit, but we've done a bit of a canvas. I don't know how to put this. The indicator is that they're watching someone come and go, or alternatively, they're utilizing these facilities.
By utilizing, like, you think they're operating out of?
Brother, there could be fucking data centers like sitting in there. They could be stashing weapons in there. God knows what. Doesn't, these things, it screams interest. And that's why I wanted to talk to you directly. You and I have known each other for a minute. I'm not expecting you to give me the world, but as one of the only forces willing to go up against the Faceless, or at least not suck their dick, I need to make sure I'm not barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. You're asking me that?
Correct.
I mean, I don't think you are.
And the doubly reason I ask you directly is
kicked out of doors.
Victor Blackwood, or Black something, was murked by a New Babylonian, likely North Cyprus, a couple months back.
Right.
I personally don't give a fuck. If you're a Faceless financier, good fucking ridden.
Yeah. Are you asking me if I killed him?
Well, I don't know. Did you?
I don't think I did.
So, roughly, I want to say back in like April timeframe, or Asher Murphy. I have to remember the reports, but we learned very recently that
this guy knows everything.
They were kept at New Babylon, and that the killer of either Asher Murphy or the other guy, once again, I gotta pull up the report, shot this guy. There is some semblance of it's very obvious that North Cyprus has been up against the Faceless I'm trying to understand if there's anything I'm missing here.
I think there's a lot missing, but like it seems like you also know a lot. I mean, the reality is, Brian, my only concern is this fucking nuke they got that they threaten to use against New Babylon every fucking day.
I am equally concerned, right? And that's why all these questions are being asked, because it may lead me to answers to where I need to go.
Building a vault.
I'm sorry?
We're building a vault under New Babylon.
Yeah, you told me 6 weeks ago at the Ashen Tree.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, you want to join us?
Why do you think I'm protecting your ass, motherfucker? We don't have anything else.
That's what I'm saying.
Where the fuck am I going to go? Yes.
That's all I care about. These guys got a nuke. Nobody can stop them. I'm going on the ground, brother. Sayonara. I'll survive. I'm a cockroach.
I'm building a black site under the observatory.
What?
Yeah.
Is it a vault?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm aiming for. Backdoor. Do you remember Bane's thing? Do you know what I used to do with that?
His pit?
I had keys to it.
Jesus.
Where I locked up Conan Clarkson when he was working with the Sanguinius. Look, we're not dealing with regular entities. We recently are pushing out legislation for enemy of the state. People will be marked. Those aiding them are going to get fucked. And that extends to individuals like Brandon Valentino, who hasn't had charges pushed yet because we're not going easy. We have people monitoring their movements. Not every individual that works for me has a badge. They're in the department, but you're not going to see them. This is not a normal set of circumstances, and someone like Darkstone isn't just going to be able to take guns and end these things. At some level, I am offering an extension of, hey, I want to work with you guys. Obviously, the trust needs to be built, which is why I'm being so forthcoming. Because if there's anything that you know that may lead us to some answers, it's needed for not just my survival, but the survival of those that matter.
Okay. I'll give you all the evidence I have, and I'll give it all to you.
I appreciate that.
But it's a lot. I don't know how many holes it'll fill for you, but it'll probably also get me killed.
We can meet however you wish. We can do so very securely. We're quite good at that.
I need I gotta do this town hall meeting. Can you drop me off at New Babylon?
Yes.
Give me an hour and I'll ping you the location. You'll have all the evidence I have.
Okay. I'm going to give you some warnings. The only marshals to trust right now are Ruth Brooke.
Okay.
And when it comes to sensitivity, this is not to say the rest are bad, but I just caught one pretending to be a marshal in a Gunner cane, and his ass is about to get fired. They're compromising quite a bit. Be careful of Gunner. Be careful of the news people. Frank is a nice guy. Love what he's doing. But sometimes when you don't know what you're dealing with, you end up falling into their hands.
Yeah, Frank definitely wrapped up in some crazy shit too. That motherfucker just oozes crazy,
He's an exceptionally good individual, and he means well.
I agree with that.
The Faceless are not a normal entity. They know how to lead people down a path to their own doom.
Amen.
As for Barrick Johnson, you don't have to worry about it. He's in the BCSO now, though.
Who?
The Faceless asset that you guys murked.
Did you say Barrick Johnson? Who did you say? Blair Johnson? Who'd you say?
Barrick Johnson.
He's where?
BCSO.
He's a cop?
Yep. He tried to join the
Holy
Marshals.
shit.
I told him to eat a dick. Look, corruption only lasts 30 days nowadays. You know what I mean? Even if you're sucking on that blue popsicle.
Oh, Brian, you a funny motherfucker.
I've gotten very blunt as of late. I just don't have time,
Yeah, I feel that.
It's funny. After he was shot, the book stopped coming in.
The what stuff coming in?
Remember the books that we spoke about at the Ashen Tree?
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Now, he must have been the
day
spy.
He was shot. It just stopped coming in.
Yeah, I mean, he must have been the spy.
Yeah, I think so too. Hey, Duncan. So put one up as well. A local PD can put up a report, but we should maintain one with any additional observations we may have or notes that we may take post fact.
I'll get you everything I have.
I appreciate that.
I'll contact you shortly. Well, after this, probably like an hour. I gotta do this meeting first.
This was unlikely Faceless, this attack, I assume.
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. You're the cop, right? No,